All right, man.
Oh yeah.
How you feeling good, man? I missed you, man.
Yeah. I feel good, man. I feel a whole lot better, man.
That's what it is, man.
This is the first week I actually feel like myself since I've been out the hospital.
Amen to that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Good to have you back in here, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Chef, what's the deal?
What's going on, my brother? How you doing today?
Good. How about yourself, sir?
I'm wonderful.
That's good, man. You know, that's what I like to hear, man.
I'm
Look,
living.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, living life. I'm doing good.
Look.
Good.
You said you
come
can
sit
sit down as long as you don't touch nothing, JJ. Hey. You, man. We got Melly Mel right here. Hey.
You're a part of the show.
What's going on, Mel? Shalom, brother.
Shalom, man. I'm
You
good.
can talk to the mic.
Look,
You don't want to touch the computer.
Why y'all ain't tell me my brother was here?
Look. Who? JJ?
Oh, yeah, over here. All you gotta do here and all that.
Look, JJ being an engineer for the day, man. Hey, what's going on with you, Jay? You all right, man? Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Everything good?
Yeah, that's for sure, man. Look,
Your lips work on the mic.
that suits you, man. Look, that's what I'm talking about. My dog. Look, man, we in here. Look, you know what I'm saying? Cuzzo, tell you what's the word, man?
What up, dog?
You all right, sir?
Good.
That's what it is. I had to give me a little drink in, man. Shoot, Connie,
What's up, man?
do your thing, man. What's going on?
Hey, go crazy, baby.
Look,
Gotta act the fool one time for the one time. Yeah.
look, and last but certainly not least, B, what's the deal, bro?
Same old, same old. I'm here kicking it with y'all.
Yeah,
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
business as usual.
Family
You know
night.
what I'm saying? You know,
Hey,
so.
I just want to say something real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
You look real old with all that gray in your beard, nigga.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look, man,
I'm
little
really,
wisdom.
I'm distinguished.
Little
You know,
wisdom ain't never hurt nobody, man. Look,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Real distinguished. I'm a
Pure
gentleman.
wisdom.
look,
Yeah,
I-
I'm a gentleman.
hey, look, y'all getting all the camera time on the live today too, man. You know what I'm saying? I got good feedback in the last few weeks. They said they want to see y'all more than they want to see me and my mug talking. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm panning this camera
Amen.
around, man. You know.
Well, I
Amen to
appreciate
that.
that, Joe.
Look, one of y'all gonna actually be the cameraman today. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all get to read the comments and all that. We gonna come back to that though, man.
Can you
I
get
ain't
my
wanna
curls?
I ain't want to do all
For
that.
sure, man.
Thank you, man.
Look, you know what I'm
It's a
saying?
new me, man.
Man,
It's new
look,
me.
I see you, man.
2020,
Look, what type of juices and berries is you putting in that, man?
Man, I'm just gonna say it start with a P.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Put more camera.
Look, pink moisturizer. Got it. Look. we own. Look, we got the juice. Hey, look.
Good clean.
Man's a fool.
Nah, I got a good topic today or whatever, man. We gonna it's the Meghan Markle Prince Harry situation or whatever is pretty much where we gonna be at. But I'm not gonna go there right now.
You said who?
You heard about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, right? You know, they renounced they title, they status. They wanted to, fall off from royalty and be regular. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to deal with all the nonsense and all the stuff.
Hey, I know
Especially-
we gonna hit that later, but they still rich.
I mean,
not-
technically,
they-
yeah.
they said
Meghan
they're
Markle
not-
was already rich to begin with, because she's an actress. or
She was
whatever.
decent. She,
I'm
she
talking
wasn't
about-
rich. She wasn't royal rich.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about royal
But see-
rich. Yeah.
No, they not
See-
royal rich. They
Nah.
said they're gonna make their own money.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, when
Look.
you renounce all that, you really don't have nothing.
Yeah, you ain't
You
got
don't,
nothing.
you
but,
lose it all.
Yeah.
but it's like, shoot, it's
You're renouncing it, but you
Dog,
giving it
that
away.
pussy must be fire.
ain't no bell in here. Look.
Fire, dog.
Look, but it is a bell, my
Oh.
dog.
We got a
But
man.
no, look, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, man. Like, if his wife sitting there telling him, like, man, these people is attacking me all over the world, all over the tabloids, all over everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you're supposed to say?
Look.
Man the fuck up.
You would,
I can't say,
but
you gotta see what it did. We gotta see what it did to him. And then the spotlight took his mom away.
and that's
he ain't
what
gonna let the
see,
spotlight take his
you,
wife away.
You took my thunder. I was ready to say that shit, man. Look, I was ready to get that in there.
Take
'cause
her away. You
know what I'm
just get another one.
Dog, she literally is his queen.
It's like grocery shopping.
like literally.
His
a
mom,
queen.
you can't get his mom back.
No, I was talking about the wife.
Oh, I'm like, God damn. I'm like, where the hell you finding moms at, man? Look, they two for one. This is Mr. Allen. Shit, look, this is.
It's not Mr.
29 to
Allen's no
50.
more.
Yeah,
It's not Mr. Allen's
I know
no
it's
more.
Mr. Allen's Elite.
No, it's not that no more.
They
either.
changed it again.
They got bought out. Yeah,
So what is it now?
something with an S.
Is it that? I know exactly what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wondering what the hell that shit was.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell they come from, man? Look,
Hey,
why they got these big ass
People,
letters?
people
Look,
selling out, man. They selling
It's
out.
gonna be trash.
Probably so.
look,
Because they lost some contracts.
Oh, yeah.
look.
Oh,
And
yeah.
in this comment, Jay Young said that Queen Elizabeth said only for so long in terms of them losing their status or whatever.
He said he doesn't. He said he don't want the status back. He did that big speech on the news. He was like he'd rather just have his family. They're gonna live in Canada. They frequently
Yeah,
make
Quebec
trips.
or whatever,
go
yeah.
back and forth. But he said he preferred to just have his wife. So I mean, I respect that.
I mean, but don't you think even if you let it go, I mean, you still gonna get the attention? that's not really gonna fade
Yeah,
away.
that's why he's
going
gonna be able to really make a decent living, regardless if he has that title or not. There,
And she
You know what I'm
already
saying?
got a few things in the
mean,
works.
what-
They got a clothing line, and she finna come out.
What
with.
he do for a living?
shit.
Nothing.
Nothing,
Right, nothing. Yeah, you know what I'm
So
saying?
what you gonna do that's gonna be decent? You want to be a plant worker?
His wife can start acting again. I mean,
Man, somebody gonna endorse him. He cool with
Yeah,
a
he
lot
go-
of high
yeah.
profile people or whatever. So they're gonna give him something to do at some extent. It's always who you know, man. You know that already. You know how this works.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He'll find a way to make something happen here.
Man, he bought the DoorDash like the rest of us.
he's never gonna be king.
Uber
anyway,
Lyft,
so-
Now,
Uber
see,
Eats.
look,
I feel what Josh said. Josh just said she married a prince. What did she expect? It comes with the job, and that's true. I mean, what did you expect?
I mean-
you worldwide famous. Like this is global
What's up,
famous.
sis?
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I think she at least expected that minimum respect. You know what I'm saying? Like just at least that. But it's like you in the public eye, you gonna get everybody that's gonna
Come on, man.
That's gonna no. Let's be honest though. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get people that's gonna sit there and try to take a shot at your skin to see if it's thick or not. Then you know what I'm saying? And if it's not, they gonna try you. Then
But see,
some
this
people
the
can't
thing.
handle that.
I'm pretty sure it's nobody on this earth. Well, it might be a very limited amount, but it's a lot of people that know when it comes to entertainment and when it comes to you being famous, you don't have a life anymore. That's why you get like a lot of these artists, especially music artists. They like, I give all this up because they don't have you're never gonna have a regular life again. If you're somewhat popular, you're never gonna have a regular life again.
It's like you turn from a person to a product.
Right. And I mean, but that's what you is though. You technically is a product. You selling yourself. The company you work for selling you. you got to be this
High profile person.
exactly.
No, but
Exactly.
Or
you
the-
also got to look at it from her point of view. Any other royal that done came into the family hasn't been scrutinized the way she's been scrutinized. They haven't ran anybody else through the ringer like they ran her through the ringer, and it's partially because she is black. So it is. It's a lot that go come with that. I mean, I can understand that Harry was never gonna be prince. When his brother had a son, his son is higher in line to be prince.
he's
be
five.
king.
He's 5 behind or whatever.
Yeah,
man.
so
He's 5 behind.
my thing is take care of your family, do what you gotta do so you don't lose your wife and your kid. I mean, if I was him,
5 behind.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
5 behind.
Well, I will say this: the black girl's winning in 2020.
yeah, black girl magic. All day.
I mean, I'm just
They,
saying.
they was winning before that, brother.
Well,
but
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying. You know what I'm saying? I seen Travis Kelce girl the other day. And then
Look,
you
man,
know.
Dirk was winning already. He had the formula
Well,
bringing
yeah.
them plates to work with the aluminum foil on them, man.
Hey,
You know that's a
keeping it
black woman
keeping
right
it
there.
100,
The paper
man.
plates, my baby. Look,
I can't get over the fact of how much fire her pussy is. Like,
yeah,
like-
goddamn bill. Thank you.
to give up that, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, because I couldn't do it.
I couldn't get at it. I'm sorry. You better suck it up and
Look,
give me
man.
some head.
I mean, Eddie Murphy did it and almost did it in Coming to America too, and he ain't even hit it.
See, look, he just got a couple kisses, man.
Yeah.
Singing some songs in the restaurant. Someone who cares.
And he was filthy rich in that movie too.
Look, man, for real. He like, I renounce everything right now for you. Does this make you happy? I mean, and it's like it's hit or miss though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. Look, that's love, you know what I'm saying, in its truest form in terms of that. JJ don't say shit. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of can get around it. Like, if you in the music industry, though, you kind of can get around it. Well, for me, just thinking about what bro just said, like, I'd rather be a producer. Like, think about
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
NERD, you don't never see Chad.
Right.
He always part of that. You see him on the album cover like.
You kind of can figure it out, but with her situation, like you said, she knew what she signed up for. So,
First time we
Yeah.
seen Chad was Hip Hop Evolution.
yeah.
Yeah,
I just seen that
yeah.
the other day. I just seen that the other day, too.
And then remember, for the longest time, they had a third member.
They did
Yeah,
when they
they
first
did.
came out. Yeah.
He was locked up all that time, but even after he got locked up, all you ever known was Pharrell.
Yeah, I'd rather be in the background, bro.
Look,
Be a ghostwriter.
man, look, ghostwriters make a solid living, dude. Look, Neo done wrote countless damn songs before he actually
He
started
blew
making
up,
music.
yeah.
And he blew up based off. Carrie Hilson was the same way. You know what I'm saying? She didn't technically have to make an album on her own, but this like
Didn't
when
she
you-
write for Beyonce?
she wrote for Beyonce.
She
wrote for
still
Missy.
make money off her writing.
Yeah, cause
She don't put her name on it no
You
more.
ain't
She
got
like she don't
to.
need the credit. She was like, as long as they paying her, she don't need the
SZA
credit.
did too.
shit, Lloyd Banks wrote half of 50 Cent shit.
wrote-
Look, man,
SZA wrote for Beyonce.
Where you hear that from? I never heard that rumor.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't
I'm so serious.
You ain't know Lloyd Banks, bro?
This nigga JJ.
I missed that one. Damn.
Are you playing with me for real, bro? Or you
I'm
didn't know
dead
that?
ass.
They always say that, bro.
Yeah,
dead
that's a common thing right there, man. Look, I'm
Oh,
surprised at you,
Banks
man.
nigga
Look,
artist out of
Songs
G
when
Unit
50 was
anyway.
going in.
yeah, people when they sound real good and connected, that was Lloyd. Look. You'll know a 50 Cent song you hear. You're like, what the hell is this shit right here, man? Look. Say, look,
Pretty
50,
accurate.
huh? They'll say that you know that was Lloyd right there, man. On the game, that was
still
Lloyd.
give 50 some credit.
Yeah,
Though.
for sure.
Yeah, he got he got G Unit.
But I'm
Sneakers?
just saying,
Nah,
There's nothing you can teach us.
he got the best TV show song ever, man.
They say this
That's
is
the
a
best
big
song
rich
ever. I
town.
don't care though.
Until he put Trey songs on it.
Man, he messed it up. He did mess it up.
It was just that
I ain't gonna
one
say he
episode
messed it
that
up. I'm
they
just
did.
saying
Like, no,
you can't do that once you
it was too
compare.
exciting.
Look,
Trey's my
once-
guy, but 6 seasons of Joe can't
But
replace
that,
him.
and that's what I'm
One-
saying.
one
Once
Trey
Joe
song.
already made it like a classic, you can't come back and.
He probably
remix
could have
that.
switched it if he'd have did it second season.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Just switch it off. I mean, if
After
he'd
one
tried to
season,
They made it
after
too
one season,
melodic.
he probably could
They
have
made
switched
the
it.
song too melodic.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
the wrong
Yeah.
thing for that show.
Which one of my cool hip kids is gonna pan this camera? I'm handing this off to y'all so I can get this together, man. Hey.
Not it.
Marco, you've been chose. There you go. All right, bet.
Just the next nigga in line.
Yeah, you got a great responsibility because you're reading comments and you get to show everybody get their angles right, man.
Marco just
Look.
gonna point at his leg the whole
He
time.
gonna be like, look, he looking down like, yeah. So,
This is me wearing jogging pants every day.
He like, yeah.
Pervert
Look.
all day, every day. Eggplant in my
Tomorrow.
plans.
He like, look, I cook all the time.
Right.
Sometimes vegetables are good for you. You ain't gonna get this, but you
All
can get
day.
something. Dog, I'm not messing with y'all, man. But
Started.
no, yeah, flat out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man. Like like I said, we gonna stay there for a minute. But I wanna sidestep to another thing real quick because I always give my little piece of news about the city or whatever. So, dog, I seen something on Crime in the D, man. My man had got down on Ferndale PD when he got pulled over, and they was gonna get him out for a sobriety test. And dog, he rolled his window up real slick, took his seatbelt off. They like, man, roll your window back down, man. He got the fuck off, and he hit that corner. He was in the residential doing about 50 or 60. They fell behind because they ain't want to cause no accidents or whatever. They're not supposed to chase when they doing high speed chases in the neighborhood no more because they always end
Oh,
up
for
getting
real?
somebody
He's
killed.
supposed to just fall back and
Yeah.
let him go, and then
Yeah.
just try to catch him a little later.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't know that.
Hell yeah! Look, they
Damn, you just hit me to something.
Hey, I'm thinking the same thing.
allegedly.
Hit that corner.
Allegedly, you're not supposed.
Be out the window.
You're not
You can't
supposed to.
chase me.
Hey, no, you got away with it
Right.
because you're not coming back out for the rest of that day.
Look, you got to stay posted. I'm like, man, I'm parking one of these driveways. I'm gonna get out, act like I'm going to the door.
I'm parking backwards too. You can see my license plate.
The downside of it though is that they had his license already. So
Exactly.
even if he got away,
Oh.
he was
They
gonna still
still
get
would've
caught.
caught
You
him.
know what I'm saying?
All you gotta
just,
do is change your name at that point.
I done did that when the police were behind me. Just pull up in somebody's driveway. I'm like, I hope
Yeah,
this shit's
bro,
gonna be-
look.
I don't know this person to save my life. Please.
look, man. These are tips to do if you don't want to get caught, y'all. Look, like,
Hey, you have to do it. Like, this is not gonna
Yeah,
do it right
right.
there.
I'm playing off like I'm like,
what's
Stacy
up,
stay
man?
here? Oh, Stacy, she moved.
hey, look, Melody here. Nah, wrong house, man. She told me this was the address. It's 864. Oh, I got the wrong one. All right, bro. Good looking, man. Good looking out,
Go
man.
back and sit in the car. Then I'm like,
Well,
I'm
shit,
gonna wait 30 minutes.
At
keep
that
looking up
point,
different
all you
addresses.
gotta do is just get out the car, go in the backyard or something.
And shit, now, if you see a little flight, you know they gonna put the light on. So you see, they gonna follow me. Fuck, I gotta.
Look, now you
gotta hit a corner now.
He said everything
Gotta
going
hop
to
a
shit
gate.
today. Nigga, like, I got fired from my job earlier, and now this. Man, I'm about to run on them, man. Look, I ain't getting caught a third time. I'm out of here. Man. Said I'm ghost. Hey, look.
Oh my God.
James St.
I hope
Patrick.
you got this other story that I watched twice today in your notes.
Dog, look, man. Oh, I got some in my beard, man. Man, look, man.
Oh, you're a
Alex,
good friend.
refresh me, man. Go ahead, hit me, bro. Hit me.
So
Make
today
me
I
a
was
drink.
I've been watching this video, and the lady that it was in another state though. She stole the Rolex. So, oh, you didn't hear about it?
Go
All right,
for it.
so
Look, go for
basically, her and the guy, they was doing a little homework. They was looking at this jewelry store. So they came in 2 days in a row looking at Rolexes, just looking at them, not asking to see them or none of that.
I hate it here.
So the third day, the lady came back by herself dressed up in a mink, glasses. Like she just looked like she just fit the part. Like she, wear expensive shit.
Got bread.
Yeah, so they had it was a women's Rolex they had on sale for $5,000. So she looking at it, trying it on. She sitting there looking at it. So she asking the clerk, like, can you get another one, a men's one, so I can put them both on and see how it look? He like, no, one at a time. So she like, all right, that's cool. She just looking, ain't saying nothing. And then just got ghosts. so you see my man.
Was it a black lady?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. and she was in heels.
She was moving
in
in
heels. And she got ghosts.
She's a monster.
So,
That means she been training for this her whole life.
so you see the sales guy,
Ready.
you see him running. He tell his boss, hey, we just had a run out. So he running out trying to catch her. She hopping in the car with the dude that's been doing the little showcasing, and they just speed off. So my man, the owner, he was mad. He like, man, we don't have insurance. We not even gonna get no money to cover that and stuff. And he was all sad, talking about he wish people wouldn't do that because we gotta eat too.
Oh man, that's messed up, man. Like, you tell me,
Right.
you in here with high end jewelry, you ain't got no
They about
insurance.
to get hit a
Oh, yeah.
lot,
Oh, yeah.
dog.
Look, I wouldn't have said that at all. I'd be like, yeah, we gonna get it back in court. Don't worry about it. Look, our insurance covers that. Hey, get the,
You
get
said
the
it
company
on-
on the
you
line.
said it
Now you
on
got
the
to
news.
Right, so that means,
So what if a dude walk in there and they not and whew,
hey, your security is trash too, man. Why he so
They
late
ain't
they
behind
don't got
us?
security. They
Where
can't
they
have
have
security.
Where this was at?
So you ain't got.
They can't have
I don't
security,
remember.
bro.
I gotta look it back up.
Let's look that up.
Like,
y'all.
JJ, I was like, your rollie blown up, man. What you doing with that, man?
If you walk in there with some jogger pants and your strings tied and you ain't got no jacket on, you're going to get away.
Bro, I'm walking in there with a Gucci shirt on,
Oh yeah.
some nice jeans.
Gucci bag too.
Yeah, I'm about to look the part.
It's a
Yeah,
satchel.
right.
Look, it's a satchel on his waist right
Yeah.
there. I'm about to kill him
I'm
right
about
here.
to go on some bus. I'm like, oh, he look nice. He look like he really get it.
I mean, the only thing about it though, you really got to take that as a loss because
Absolutely.
nobody can. You can't sell the Rolex.
Yeah,
the
because-
serial numbers. Yeah, so it's always
exactly.
tracked. So unless you gonna sell
Sell
it,
it in the hood. You know what
yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
you ain't gonna never get the.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you ain't gonna.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
ain't
like
gonna get nothing
500. 500.
I mean, you ain't worried about it. But on that note, the person chasing after him, you're not supposed to run out the store.
Oh no, hell
Like
no.
at Macy's, the girl ran out the store. I ain't gonna say what mall it was at.
My man.
She
There
ran
you
out
go.
the store and she chased the dude down, and the dude stopped and just turned around and fired on her. Started he stomped her out for like 2 minutes. Then he jumped in the whip, pulled off. Man, everybody else, when she came back in the store, the manager was pissed. Like, you ain't supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to chase after him, so you get what
And
you got.
that's the
Yeah, 'cause you're not
I was
supposed to do
about-
that.
That's the dumbest rule
Ever.
ever in the workforce. I swear. Like,
And all you can't.
If somebody
you
steals
can't leave
something,
out.
I'm there. Go run out.
I'm just
not
saying,
chasing nobody.
if that's like me coming to your job, I run out and then I just stop and you hit me, I can sue. Like, how's that crazy? I just was stealing.
Look, flat out, and now I can sue you after stealing. Look, like, man, I made some money, and I'm about to get paid off.
Right.
Of you.
You
Good looking.
gotta, you gotta be a
Like
special
special
person to want to come save this company from money they gonna get back regardless. Like,
Oh yeah,
She hawked
Yeah.
It's already
And that's
insured.
exactly what it is, bro. Look, I'm not running after a soul. You run out with some drywall, lumber, things of that nature. Bye. Look, I'm letting you go.
Certain jobs, you get into a fight with somebody, even if somebody filing you first, you can't hit them back.
Oh,
As soon as
yeah.
you hit them back, it's
Hey,
over.
look,
Both of y'all fired.
Hey, look,
Fucked
you
up.
got to walk up there and D. Man, I know you want to do
Hey,
this.
man,
I'm
I'm
gonna fuck
sick
you
of
up.
Anybody
I didn't
doing
hit him. I had my hands behind my head. You seen it. Look.
Hey, but I asked my boss that though. I said, so I'm really just supposed to allow somebody to beat my ass to save my job.
And they said, yeah, you just supposed
And
take the
she
heat.
just was looking at me like, I don't know what to tell
Hey, look,
you.
she
Like,
gave you that.
Fuck that.
She's like, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Look.
I can find another job, but I'm not about to sit here and let this dude wail on
bro.
me like I'm just a child.
You
Like,
can't find no more respect, no more dignity.
Man, dog.
you can't.
Hey, he
Because
not-
you
So
come
what
back,
happened-
you
what
come
happened
back to
at
work
your
the next
last
day.
job?
You come back to work the next day. They be like, I'm here, but you fucked up. You know,
it
everybody-
depends. It depends
Hey,
what job you got.
He knocked all that shit out of you, though. Like, what if
It
you at
depends.
Burlington and you get
If
your
I'm
shit
at
rocked?
Burlington, it's going down.
For $8, look. I'm tackling you for $8.
But
I'm
it's
about to go
like
crazy.
right now you got kids.
What if you're a GM?
GM? I might have to say that. Nah, it's different because
you talking
it's
about the plant?
The plant,
Yeah,
it's
the plant,
different.
I'm fighting.
I'm fighting because it's a
yeah.
union and somebody got a snitch on us.
Yeah, they
protect
you.
I'm scrapping.
If you go
I'm
in the
definitely
bathroom,
blowing.
it ain't no cameras in the bathroom.
No, you ain't got to go in the bathroom. It can happen on the floor.
Yeah,
Long as
ain't no cameras on the floor.
Long as
Well,
no supervising on
I don't
time.
know, man. Even at my current job, I don't think I could just let somebody beat my ass.
Yeah, I ain't letting nobody.
Because if I'm coming back the next day, it's gonna be like, damn, nigga, you got
Oh,
your
no.
ass whooped.
Not,
Hey, look,
not, bro. Not
Now
there.
when you try to be
Not
a manager,
there.
man, shut up, fool.
Bro.
I'll knock you out like a
Bro, not there. I feel you. At the current job, we scrapping.
Then you the butt of everybody jokes. Everybody when you walk back, you be like,
Hey,
What's up, Joe?
It's only gonna last for a couple of years. They gonna get fired.
every time they
And you a boss anyway, so they cracking jokes, harassment, write them up. It's that simple.
It ain't that simple.
It is. They harassing me. Write up.
It ain't legit harassment, dog. Ain't that legit harassment? So I say he can write him up for harassment.
Get rid of everybody who saw the fight.
Man.
Write up. Write up.
They will sue him, bro, and he would
It's
lose.
really it's legit harassment though. That's legit harassment.
Look, we
It's
telling y'all
legit,
what not
but
to do in retail, y'all.
If you
Look,
tell
this is all bad.
if you constantly cracking jokes and you making a person uncomfortable at their
Right.
work environment, you can legit get them for harassment.
You can't.
He got a point.
Yeah,
can?
like, that's legit harassment.
He watched that HR video.
Hey, look, when everybody was sitting there dozing off, he was like, damn, take some notes. Write
Yeah,
this
so-
down. Look, it's important.
I got my ass beat, but you about to be broke.
I definitely was on my phone during them little videos.
Look, he up there like, man, what y'all talking about, man?
Oh, I was like this.
Hey, that's when they hit you with that line. I started out exactly where you was in them seats. Man, you a goddamn lie. You knew the damn manager in the first place, man. Look, get out of here.
After 4 years of being a temp, you can get hired too. You be like 4 years. 4 years.
Is that hit 4 years? That's just 4 years. I can't get that back. Look, my life is in shambles. My wife left me. Look, you be like, look.
You don't know my life.
You don't know my life. Look. So look, I wanna parlay into this because we having a little bit of fun with it, man, and I want to talk about like the status quo real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now, if anybody doesn't know what the status quo is, I got the definition. For anybody that needs to know that, I actually went into Webster for this, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Tell your viewers.
look, I'm telling them right now. You see me telling them? Can I work?
Do your
Is it
thing.
all right?
Do your thing, bro.
Man, you looking real unfamiliar with that hat on, man. You working for the man. Hey, look,
bro.
you just started off the year all wrong, man. You remember what happened last week before last, man? Hey. Ratted out little bro down there, man. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
you see what I'm saying, man? Look,
He was wild in that.
man, unfamiliar, man. Look,
Listen to
He
2
ran
weeks
his
ago.
money out too. He was fooling.
allegedly, man.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Ain't
My
nothing.
dog, look, I got you.
I ain't do it. Thank you, man.
Anyway, look,
You
for
gave
anybody
out
out there, look,
God gave out the whole government.
Look,
and I
man.
remember the address.
man, look. If you see that red conversion van outside, that's where he at the next house up. Nigga, that van was a conversion, man. Look, hey, nah.
That van was a Subaru.
You feel me? Look,
Every,
that's what makes a
everybody-
Subaru, man. Look, we
Everybody-
giving out brand
Right,
recognition and everything.
we
Look,
lived.
let me stop playing, man. Look, the status quo is the existing state of affairs, especially regarding social or political issues. You know what I'm saying? Nah, in our terminology, what the status quo is basically you trying to be like the Joneses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it from a socio economic standpoint. Damn, that took a lot to get out of there, man. Look,
see.
you know what I'm saying? So we gonna reference to that in in standard and economic standards for black communities and whatnot, basically.
This male subject right here. Look at him.
Look, Bell got it. He got that fire, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing with me is that
Unzip.
you know what I'm saying. Everybody has the the lane to be who they want to be, man. Like you don't gotta be like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, man. Like what I'm saying? Like if y'all told me like, B, man, I want to do a podcast, bet it up. What gives you the unique idea to do a podcast that's different from what we're doing right now? You know what I'm saying? What gives you a lane? And I'm going to help you cultivate that the best way I can because I don't want you to be like me. Hell, I want you to be better than me. I just set a standard for you to follow. You know what I'm saying? Connie told me he going to get a YouTube channel together. Well, how can I help? What do you need from me? You know what I'm saying? Because you got the type of charisma and the type of personality to do a YouTube channel. You've got that type of energy. That's that type of vibe that people need then.
Well, what if I just broke out and think, yo, I want to get into the porn business, player?
Hey, look, I'm
You
pretty
gonna
sure you've
cultivate my
talked to your
business?
wife at that point. I'm gonna try to cultivate the best way I can. Tell you,
Cultivate my
Pornhub
business.
is 3,500. Y'all put some masks on and go crazy.
I'm like, man, I need you to do the video camera work. Get
I
the
got you.
undercarriage.
Well, just-
I got you.
All you got to do is just do what niggas
Just
do.
perform.
Put a mask.
Put a mask on.
Put
Yeah,
a mask.
yeah,
Put the Mexican mask over your wife. Yeah. Submit videos.
A luchador, man.
Yeah. You already know.
Easy,
Put that mask on her. Submit it to Pornhub. You get paid for the videos.
Hey, put your email right there. They got the little paper right there. B21084 @gmail.
Porn. I was just shooting out
You shoot out an example.
Yeah, examples for you guys.
I ain't know, man.
Well, I'm just telling you, the thought crossed my mind.
I'm like how you
Look,
know
I'm
the
trying-
stats
I'm
to
trying
dig
to-
it into the shit.
I'm trying to do whatever, not to work
I
for
got
nobody.
everything
you
for
feel
y'all. I'm
me?
telling you, look, bro. Look,
Submit my little 1 minute videos.
yeah.
It's on and popping. Get that check.
Hey, look, you got your porn name already lined up too, man. Look.
nigga. my name never changed.
Frederick Coyle.
Nah, man.
It's always your old street name. Like that's why I got Lexington Steel, man.
Wally,
Look,
Wally Moccasin.
Wally, my dog. Come on, bro. Put it
It
there.
ain't never changed, man. Wally Moccasins.
Yeah, I respect that.
We the Coyle brothers.
I'm
man.
gonna have on
Coyle.
moccasins with socks.
Look, you got to. Hey, they got to be long socks too, up to your calf. Like, yeah, I'm about to go crazy.
Right.
Look.
Yeah, you gotta have your own name. I'll be Willie Coyle, aka Rock Stay Hard, aka Balls Bojangles.
Damn.
You gotta have your name prepared.
Rocks Bojangles, man. Look, for the win. Look, man. Hey. So if y'all need that Pornhub connect, we got y'all covered, man. Look, anybody that's coming that's strapped for cash, we got y'all together, man. Look. Followers, y'all got that too, man. Y'all need that. We gonna put
Y'all
that
think
together
they
for
really
y'all,
making
man.
checks like that though? I mean,
What?
people that be doing the videos really get paid on
Oh,
good
yeah.
checks?
You talking about submitting like personal
I know
videos?
people.
Yeah.
I know people.
Look, you know fans only. They got a lot of fans only pages now, man. Look, it's,
Oh, yeah.
Like $29 a
I
month.
heard
I was
about
talking
it.
to Marco about
I
that.
heard it's a new social media page that like let you just load up like them type of videos.
I like the way you did that, man. That was awesome. Look,
It's actually called fans only, brother.
Oh, it
yeah,
is.
fans only is the new
OnlyFans.
Pornhub.
But it
Yeah,
costs,
only
it costs,
fans.
it costs money.
Yeah, it's like-
Somebody might want $20. I mean,
Yeah,
people,
$20
they
a
range
month
their prices.
subscription.
One girl said she wanted $100 a month. She said, but her
I'm
video
not
was
hip
fire.
at all. Y'all be
It's
teaching me some
tempting, though.
stuff.
It
We
is
out here dropping
tempting.
gems today. I
Gems,
told you,
uh,
I'm winging it, man. Look, it don't even matter. We winging it.
It's an app.
No, it's actually
just
just the
website.
website or
Website.
whatever. Yep,
Let me
fansonly.com.
look this up.
Let me do some research. I'm investigating Google. Where's your Google at? Look.
Somebody sent me. I sent it to you. Somebody sent it to me in my messenger. So I scroll up and find it and send it to you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Look, Marco, how we doing over there, man? Ain't nobody said nothing about our BS. Did you scroll down or you just kept the camera right there? Was you scrolling?
Julia Harmon said y'all.
Harmon.
Nah,
Yeah.
you really don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's
Deontay's
okay.
mom.
Look, I was look. I'm like, look. I welcome her though. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's all right. We
All
gonna help,
viewers
man.
are good viewers.
Yeah, absolutely.
He trying to let the
Somebody tell
Julia
a friend.
roll off his tongue.
Julia.
Julia.
I messed the name up, but I still messed the
He
name.
think we got a geese and tater or something, man. Look, you getting real El Mariachi on me over there, man. Look, shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like you know, what I'm saying, backpedaling in this status quo thing though, man. Like for real though, man. Like, cause it's so crazy to me. Like even with the people we work with, man, the people we worked with in there, like. I don't want to see you dressing up and telling me how much your shit is worth, man. I don't care about that, you know what I'm saying? Because I got bigger value in other things or whatever. So it's like, yeah, you know this suit right here, this suit was, you know what I'm saying, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Why you wearing it in the plant then, man? Like it's dirty as hell in here.
True.
Hell, you in here with this sweater on, man.
That
It's
was
hot.
a turn off for me too because it's like
Why you pointing at me?
I can just imagine what you look like outside of work.
You see what I'm
Like,
saying?
you look like you. I'm like when I see you outside of work, you look like you at work.
Like so, it's like, oh hey, what's up, man?
Wait,
what's
time
up,
out.
baby?
Why you pointing at me?
You see? There you go.
This guy, you fresh to death at Home Depot, bro. All you working around nothing but dust, man. He
Honestly, I never went fresh to death. I just wore old clothes.
Yeah, old clothes. I will.
That's not fresh to death.
You know, his old clothes.
Hey, look, to you, new to him.
Yeah, so
Like,
it's,
man,
it's
you-
completely different.
Man, that's brand new, man. The white is still white on there. It ain't tan. It ain't gray.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was at the plant, I did like try to keep my shoes crispy, but after a while, them shoes uncomfortable. And on that hard ass floor, it's over.
Yeah, you sitting there, your feet crip walking, man. You out here bold as hell, like man.
And I had
I gotta go to
easy
the doctor.
drive and everything. I was in the body shop, so I ain't really doing too much of nothing. But still, that hard ass floor, it's over.
Hey, you can't kill. You can't beat concrete, man. Look,
You got to get a
concrete is
pair of
undefeated.
trainers. Like I showed Brandon a pair of shoes I bought. I'll never wear a pair of Jordans in Chrysler because
Man, what?
Them boys is
Man,
crucial.
I never forget. I wore some Jordan 4s though. I feel
Yeah, I
like
had
my
a pair
fucking
on, too.
both my feet was broke. I had to take them boys off and work.
I
Dang.
think
That-
the worst ones is the Jordan 9s trying to work in them.
After a while, they start hurting the
Yeah,
back
them
of your
nines is
heel.
bad, man. Like,
Nines
dog,
bad,
look,
dog.
you like, I'm gonna have to get some
know.
surgery done on this mother, man. This is serious, man.
No, so
Like,
I never wear a pair of Jordan. Like I just go get some Nikes from the
from the
place
Nike
down,
store,
yeah, downtown.
outlet or whatever.
It'd be-
honestly, didn't
I wear
bother me.
$20-$30 pair of shoes. They be
Man,
like, man,
look.
you don't dress fresh at
Man,
all.
wearing Timberland boots in there,
But
10
Brand-
hours is
I
like
don't know,
putting
though,
on
man.
Yeah,
ankle
nah, wearing
weights, man. Look,
Timberlands
it's
is terrible. That's
I just say though, man, I just feel like, especially with you, B, like when you started the podcast, like I said, like I don't know, this just created like a Monday love for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody love it, and then like I say, just seeing the progression like that, like I said, that shit motivated me. You know what I'm saying? And like when I started my business, like I was excited because I'm like, yeah, you know, this is just something else for us to build on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
It might not be the same thing as you doing, but I still view it as,
building something.
you know what I'm saying? You had
There
to,
you go.
you laid the foundation, so now I just created another step, you know what I'm saying,
Respect.
to something that we all gonna have together and whatever else somebody do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to do the YouTube channel and, you know, whatever else. So, like, I just, like I said, this jump just motivated me. That's all it did for me, man. It just made me want to try even harder. So,
See, and I like that, dude. To piggyback on what he's saying, though, man. Like I want, if anybody's gonna label me as a status quo, I want them to label me as a leader. Then, you see what I'm saying? I want them to be like, look, bro, I've been watching you. You ain't got to tell me that you've been watching me, but be like, dog, I seen your show, I seen this. I don't give a fuck if you tell me I hated every bit of that motherfucker for 60 minutes. I hate you seeing you on Monday, but guess what? You seen me though. You looked at it. That means you told somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an
So-
extra viewer, so
you
it still
feel me?
count.
So it still count, and I need every bit of that. I need all them streams. J. Cole said it. Look, man, I can't remember what song that was. it had
song.
Miguel on it. It was a good song, man. Hey, look, it's gonna come to me at the end like that song, motherfucker. Look, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? No, though, like you gotta, like I understand the notion of all that stuff. I see it for what it is or whatever. So I'm not trying to follow a lane. I'm trying to keep creating one.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And if my lane is big enough for everybody to fit in and drive behind me, then I want you to do that then. You know what I'm saying? There'll never be no shade. There'll never be no ill will. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, when y'all branch out and do y'all own thing, because that's always what the end game was to begin with. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be fun. It's gonna always be this. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? It's all about uplifting and building everything up there. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said, like when I started my junk, I want to make sure I can still like incorporate like everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
With whatever we doing, we can incorporate with each other because that's how you keep growing, and that's how you supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand that, man. Like one person starts something, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't want to include nobody else.
Right.
Don't
Exactly.
worry.
But it's not even that. It's just one person can start something. So just say like B started something, and then what if one of us starts something, but then we just like, you know, fuck everybody else. That's they shit. This is my thing. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to grow and keep building off each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody
You can't
just,
lose from there.
right. Everybody just so quick to hurry up and be done and you know can cut ties with each other when if you just build off each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can all, even if you ain't doing the same thing, y'all can just always come back full circle. And like I say,
Keep
just
going.
keep building.
You
Yeah,
can
Flat
fit
out.
anywhere.
Flat out.
Got a fallback plan.
Hey, perfect example, LeBron James.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Perfect example, dog.
Dog, like you can't paint a better picture than that, bro. Like
Perfect
that's.
example, dog.
Look, I hope everybody know who LeBron James is. If y'all don't, y'all better hit your Google up there, man. Because I'm gonna be like, I'm not about to go through the whole thing or whatever. But he's the perfect example. He brought all his people with him, and all his people are legit, like successful. You know what I'm
They
saying?
ain't
Like
just hanging on.
exactly. They ain't just like I'm mooching off of you, bro. Look, you still got that 90 million from when you first started. I need a couple. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Look,
right.
they like we out here. We creating film studios, companies. You know what I'm saying? I'm ages like they doing everything, dude. That's
Shit,
everything that you
but
want.
Ludacris
then.
did that though. When his homeboy,
DTP
his
and all.
homeboy wanted to be a chef. Ludacris paid for him to go to culinary school. Then he was like, "I'll hire you as my chef, and I'll give you $100,000 a year
You see, that's
just
real.
for cooking around the crib, cooking when I go on tour." That was dope to just pay for his homeboy to go through all that.
And then got his own.
And I feel like if the people you hang around with, if they not motivating you, you not around the right people. I was watching Meek Mill interview last night on the Drink Champs, and he was talking about how he remember when he first met Jay, and he was talking about, you know, when Jay was doing this thing and how, you know, Jay would tell him like, I need you to watch the house. I'm going out of town. And he said he'd tell him like, man, I need $100. You know, I'm on my knuckles.
I watched that Bleak interview.
And he was just talking about, you know, all right, just go look at my nightstand, top drawer, get you 100. Don't take more than that because I know how much in there. So he said, you know, he went up there, took 100. He said it was a whole drawer just full of hundreds. He said he went downstairs, he was chilling with a girl, and he was thinking like, damn, you know, why I ain't say I need like 500?
Right.
But he was like, shit, I'm about to check these other drawers because he just said that top drawer. And he said he went to the second drawer, all 50s. Went to the next drawer, all 20s. So he went to another drawer, it was all 20s, 50s, and 100s. And he was like, man, I want to be like this guy. I don't know what he's doing, but he was like, I want to be like him. Like,
flat out.
He was like, I ain't like that. And he was like, I need to get my money like this.
Yeah,
and that's motivation.
He can see Hov. You know what I'm saying? You can't see Michael Jordan. You see his shoes, but you can see Hov.
Killing him in the comments. He meant Memphis Bleak.
Yeah, I said. I called him. I said,
He said Big Miss.
I had your back, bro. I saw the Bleak line. I know what it was.
I listened to it when I was at work.
No, that's boss though. That's boss though. Like, think about it, man. Like, that's who your guide is or whatever, man. Like, you got a hell of a mentor to be mentored under there. You know what I'm saying? It's Jay.
He said in that interview too. He was saying like how when he got his first single and got his first checks or whatever like that, he just wanted to be hood famous. Basically, he wanted to be popular in the hood. He chilling with a girl. Jay and was calling him to come to the studio. He wasn't answering. So his mama picked up the phone, told him he was in there with a girl or whatever. He said Jay pulled up. I was like, basically, he told him, I don't need you, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? This is what you want to do. You want to here with these girls or whatever like that.
You
know what I'm
playing.
saying? You playing. We trying to get you to the studio. We trying to do something. You know what I'm saying?
But you want to know what's crazy, bro? In the time we live in now, you tell a nigga that they ready to kill you. Yeah. But that's really some shit that should motivate you and let you know, like, nigga, I'm not about to have you on my rug and tug you along, nigga, while I'm pulling all the work. Like, you got to get in and get it, too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like people today just don't understand. Like,
they don't.
It's only so long you could really ride a person's coattails. You got to pull your weight, too, or at least add to the pot. Be productive in some type of way. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? We just on the up and up, and we just ride to be coattails, and, you know, we just – nigga, you better succeed, B, because
nigga, I don't know what we gonna do if nothing else happens.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, we all got dreams, and like I said, we doing this. Use it, like I say, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself a platform. But like I say, just always be real and still show love and come back to it. That's how I feel.
I couldn't say it no better,
you
man.
Broke it down 100%. You sound like a Fabulous line I was listening to the other day. No, for real, he said we all got to eat, even if it's from my pantry. I was like, that's dope. Yeah. Just tell your homeboys like we all gonna eat regardless, even if it got to all come out of my pocket.
Yeah. I mean, but even like on one of the baby songs, he said the same thing. I think about his brother, like he told him, like, nigga, we gonna start you a business so niggas don't think you just mooching off me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he said. He said on the song when he by his father. Yeah, on the intro on Kurt.
Yeah,
he said,
you know what I'm saying? But like that's real though, like, cause I feel like just by him doing that, it's like, okay, yeah, I didn't made it off rapping, but like if I fall off with this, at least have you something you can still fall back on, cause I don't want you to just fall off when I fall off.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, if I fall off, I done put you on to the point where you can hold me up now. We
gotta keep it going.
That's
like
how it's supposed to be. We all be each other's crutch. If I fall back, B will hold me up. If B fall back, you hold him up.
Right.
We all just keep pushing each other up. That's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
See, and that's unique right there, man, especially with, you know what I'm saying, every person in this room right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this last year has taught me a lot or whatever, man, especially about, you know what I'm saying, basically not only betting on yourself, but, you know what I'm saying, having this type of system that we operate at, the people that want to bet on you, too, that believe in it there. You know what I'm saying? Because all too often, people will sit there and be right there with you and be like, man, secretly want you to fail. You know what I'm saying? And these be your right-hand people or whatever that be looking like, I knew that shit wasn't going to work. When it don't work, but if it do, they going to ride your coattail all the way to wherever they can get to then. Mm-hmm. Until you cut them off or until you get rid of them, because technically now they're becoming a cancer to what you got going on. And if you cut them off, they're going to be like, oh, he hating on what we had going on because it was this, and that. But no, I seen what it was right there, and you didn't buy into it from the jump then. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody that don't do that, then it's like carrying an anchor behind you then.
I mean,
you're
y'all
not
can
gonna be able to make it that
cool, but I think some niggas you just got to root from across the street. You
Absolutely.
Like, I can't root for you. I can't be in your face rooting for you. I got to root from you from next door. I even use Thomas' name. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together, but I just got to root from you from across the street, my guy. I mean, and just ain't in the same circle no more like that.
It happens. You know what I'm saying? People outgrow people when it comes to their calling or their situation. There, you know what I'm saying? And there's no love lost if you can understand that.
Oh yeah, I still
You
love
know,
them to death.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't understand that,
No,
though.
they don't.
That come back to an episode we was all on, and we talked about it when you doing good in your city, and people don't want to see you do good, so they going to make it their life's work to bring you down there. You know what I'm saying? And Joe said he would stay. I said I'd stay. B said he was
leaving.
You said you
I
leaving.
wasn't on that
I'm
episode,
leaving.
but I heard.
You heard, like,
I'm leaving. Now my thing is, now if you and Joe was like, B, come back, we need you to do X, Y, Z. Well, I'm there. I'm with y'all or whatever. But after I'm done and we done kicked and had our lap, I'm out to the next time,
I
fellas.
visit y'all.
Yeah, to the
Well, I
next
mean, I got my reasons why I would stay though. It's just more than just me. I love where I live at, but
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know for me, I'm gonna say for me. When I go out of town, I'll just be like, it's just certain
Jay,
shit
what
I
you
just
over
know
there
I'm not gonna deal with. So
No, I agree, but I'm just saying, my thing is, like I said before, even in that episode with rappers here, you get big and it seems like the whole city want to kill you. And it might not necessarily be the whole city, but it's a group of people, no matter where you at, you could be out. You could be at Red Lobster. Somebody gonna come and say something super disrespectful just because you there and you that nigga that don't nobody like no more.
well, you know where we live at. It's the city of hate. That's what they call it.
Yeah, but my thing is, why?
That's pretty much what it is. It's just the why.
Why?
But it's the mentality though. It's
I'm gone.
you say
Everybody they love 5 seconds of fame or whatever it is. Everything's so social media heavy. That's why I don't be on there, bro. They looking for something to blow up off of.
Yeah, that's true.
You just a person, I see such and such. I'm about to run up on him, or I'm about to try to do this to pull his card. For what? You might get killed. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got to live with that, but hey, you got what you asked for.
Period.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
the whole crabs in the barrel mentality.
yeah, crab in a barrel mentality, because that's what it is, man.
All your
One
credibility.
thing I would say, like, if I was to, like be rich or something like that, I would show love to my city and try to help, because, man, we from Detroit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We know how it is here.
Right.
So I do that, but as far as living here, it's a wrap. I'm gone.
Yeah, and even when you come back like that and you show love to your city, it's sad to say, but you might have to come with some bodyguards behind you.
I'm going to.
You go. He
said there's no way around that. Look, he's like, I'm here with it.
After you get big in Detroit, there's certain things you need when you go out.
I mean, do you really think you need to do that though? If that's not the type of life you portray. Like, I don't know for sure, but like when I see Big Sean come back, I don't really never see him with no security or nothing like that.
I think because you don't need to. Because everybody, you know, he wasn't that kind of person anyway when he left.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if
so
you're
I
not that type of person, do you
I got
really
you.
got to, be
I
ghost?
feel you, but this ain't no video game. You can't come back to
Well,
life.
I
You
mean,
can't
that's
restart.
true.
I mean, I do feel like
That's how I look
even
at
if
it.
you're not that
He's
kind of
saying,
person,
why
people
even
just
take the
hate.
chance?
Yeah, I ain't gonna take that chance.
I feel like if you get big, Joe, off your business, people that you went to school with that, you know what I'm saying, might have normally been cool with you,
Come on,
they hate
move.
your guts now. They like, I hate that. And you be like, damn, we was cool not too long ago when I was in the dirt. You liked me.
Right.
But now that I'm doing something and I'm bigger than you, it's hate there. So, yeah, I think even if you not in the streets, people still going to hate you regardless because they
But why
I
you-
can remember
look,
a
I'm
time when that
I
nigga didn't have
got
nothing.
Look, but no, let's be honest though, man. Like, you got the same 24 hours that I got. So, like, I'm gonna get one thing straight before I go into my point though. Like, if you gonna sit there and be like, man, we used to be cool back then or whatever, but I ain't talked to you in 4-5 years, then what the hell then? You know what I'm saying? What difference do it make?
It doesn't.
Because I hate when people be like, yeah, bro, man, I ain't seen you in a while. Call me. You know, goddamn well I don't want to call you. I know you don't want me to call you and you don't want to call me.
That's like
so,
that status Mel posted. Well, I think it was today or yesterday. I
Okay.
feel that. Like, you telling me link up. Like, what you trying to do? Kill me, nigga? Like
Like-
we ain't even cool like
At
that.
all,
You know what I'm saying?
So what are we doing then, man? Like, we ain't doing none of that. So you already probably had your secret hate in your mind to begin
Right.
with. Then I'll let you keep that same energy. You just ain't gonna be able to reach me then. You
I
won't
just
be able to
think
get there
when
then.
people see you doing good or see you with certain things, they always out to get you. The perfect example is coming from the plant. We know not to go to that one gas station. by the
You
plant.
damn right.
Everybody looking for somebody coming from that plant.
Right.
If you
Period.
have a nice car or whatever, they figure you got money because you coming from there. You don't know what my situation is. So
Right.
now you're going to take from me and my family just because of what you thought.
Because of what you thought, because it's all about perception over reality. And everybody creates that. That's a status quo right there. Y'all creating a status quo that anybody that work in the plant is rich. That is far from the truth.
Nah.
And that's before
That
you
is
even,
far from the
but
truth.
that's,
Them probably
that's
some of
before
the
you even
brokest
get
people
big.
you
You
know.
see what I'm saying? Because of the lifestyles that they already lead.
Oh,
But that's
yeah.
true
Oh,
because
yeah.
they spend more than what they
Oh,
should be doing.
They
I
spend
know
it.
that.
They spend it before they get it.
I know.
Half of them got habits. They got, you know, addictions and other habits.
I ain't gonna
That was
lie.
just laughing the way you looking.
I know I was blowing my money.
But you hit it on the head perfectly, B. This is you before you even have something. So just imagine when you have something. Look what it's gonna be. Because you ain't like right now. You in the pot like everybody else. Just imagine when your podcast blow up. You didn't stop at that gas station when you wasn't doing good. So
Why you gonna stop?
why you gonna stop now? They be like, man, I'm showing love to the city. No, I'm not showing love to the city. I show love to the parts of the city when I got my security with me and my family with me. But after that,
Why y'all acting like people don't switch up though?
Well,
They do.
Like,
That's part of that's part of a status quo too.
Yeah.
Though. You ain't saying nothing wrong. That's true though.
my
You know what I'm
my
saying?
thing is it's just crazy, like for a person to hate what somebody else doing anyway, especially if you succeed. Because why you mad at me? You got the same opportunity that I
Facts.
got. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can
Same
change
resources.
Yeah,
Same
you can change your
everything.
life. Everything that's
Same
available
shape.
to me is available to everybody. So you can change your situation. It's just about who want to really change their situation.
but guess what? If I ain't shit, I don't want you to be shit either.
But why though? Like, dude,
That's the way.
why?
That's
But-
the way the city work. If I ain't shit, I don't want you to be shit either.
That's
But
a-
you got to
that's a
change the
support
stigma.
system. That's
Exactly.
trash.
You got to change the stigma of all that, man.
Yeah,
like,
but-
like that's like somebody being like, man, my family been on crack for 30 years. I'm gonna be on crack too. No, change the stigma. Change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. In order for you to break that chain of, I don't want to say oppression, but it is. You're
Yeah, it
oppressed.
is.
Of oppression, you gotta break that chain on your own. Sometimes it don't require a group of people. Sometimes it requires one person.
And
You know
everybody
what I'm
want
saying?
everybody
That's
want to
not-
break that chain till they
That's
wake up
not
and they on
true,
crack.
man.
In which sense? Hit me.
Because me and Joe, our dad's side is heavy in the drug game.
Flat out.
And when you always around that, and that's all you know, how can you get out of that? You can say, hey, yeah, you can change. Let's just leave the environment. But if you go to school and you go home, our grandma house was the spot. So when you go home, hey, don't go in that basement. It's drugs down there or whatever.
Right.
You go in this room, it's drugs over there. You go to your uncle's house, it's drugs over there. You go to your auntie house. How can you evade that situation? The way I evaded that situation, my mom was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna be around that."
I mean,
Period.
And that was the decision that was
just,
made.
But the way because my mama just took control of me, just never seeing that side.
because she made a decision right there.
And for
then-
me. So,
yeah.
like, that was before I even got close to that side, though. So, like, even though I was over there, I didn't honestly know everything that was going on because she took me away so fast. But imagine if a parent not like that. Imagine if they constantly just around your family.
Right.
You almost don't have a choice but to do that.
you
Because
don't
that's
wanna be
all
like
you
your
know.
hero.
But see, and then in our case, like to rebuttal what you're saying or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, me, B, and Joe, you know what I'm saying, like, we seen all that. You know how that shit was in the hood or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But no,
All
we had a
seen
choice
was-
then, though. Because
But shoot, when they sitting there telling you every day, B, man, when you gonna come up here and sit in this drug spot,
yeah.
man? You know you need to come sit up in this
They
spot.
used to
But
tell
they-
us-
you know
they
you
used to
gotta
tell
do
us
it.
we was
then.
the future.
Yeah, y'all the
But
future of C Street.
they
man.
was telling
Look,
y'all
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
But me, Marco, and them, they was telling us, hey, y'all, stay in school. Stay out of trouble. Don't do this. And we literally was gambling with them.
So you look at this.
so,
And it's
so
like-
we see they money and we gambling with them, but they still telling us like we ain't got to do this.
See,
So it's a choice. But then you might have that one that come up to you, the young one that be like, hey, I just made such and such and such and such in 2 days. That shit enticing. So
is.
like to
You
a
wanna be
person
like
like
your
me, I
hero.
might have been like, that nigga put everything on the line for them 2 days. But Marco might have been like, damn, that's a lot in 2 days.
You see what I'm saying? And I get it. And it's like, at that point, you got a decision to make when you don't got your parent right there to sit there and do that because we leaned on each other or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my mama wasn't like, yeah, hey, don't make sure you ain't out there doing that. She like, go outside and go play. Go out with your friends then. You know what I'm saying? And we got a decision to make then. You see a D boy, they pulling out a big-ass wad of cash. You like, damn, I want to get that. But then you see dog a couple months down the line and somebody that kicked in the door and shot his ass or whatever, I don't want that no more then. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point I'm making a decision then because I don't got no parental figure to make that
reason I
decision
say
for
that-
me then. You see what I'm saying?
The reason I said that was different because you still had that choice. Imagine like if that's your family and you have to live with that every day.
Absolutely. I get you.
I hear
got
what you're
you.
saying, bro.
That's when it's get different. Like imagine if you gotta go to that house every day. You 8 to 15 years old, you gotta live there.
Exactly.
If y'all
So
got
you
into
gotta
drugs,
deal
man,
with
you gotta
that.
see him.
You gotta see him. Yeah, I got that. That's why I said I understand what you're saying. Like it's like, and then it's like it's a roll of the dice at that point. Then, like you know what I'm saying, you either gonna be a statistic or you gonna be one of the people that make it out there. we can't say which one will be which, but it's like, dog, it's tough, man. It really is.
But we had the difference with us though, like it's from like what JJ said, because it was some people that was telling us, hey, get out here and get in this game, but it was a lot of people. I ain't gonna say their names.
No, you can't.
But it was a lot of people that was like, hey, stay away from that. There was a lot of people that was like, I can remember me and Joven sitting outside on the porch, and we literally counted $1 million. Coolest thing in the world. But my man, he was quick to say, hey, you don't really want to be part of this life. I can't sleep sometime at night. So I got to always look over my shoulder. Y'all boys go to school. Y'all boys do that. So they all, I mean.
They going to give you both sides of it.
Yeah, a lot of the dealers that I was cool with, and I'm still cool that I see sometimes, they had none. They showed us love whenever we was doing bad. If they caught us not going to school, let me jump in the whip. I'm gonna take y'all to school right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was a gift and a curse. I respect everything we went through because it made me exactly who I am. I mean, I'm street smart. I got book smarts.
I was actually just having this conversation with my man because he was like, we was talking about the Drake and Future, and he was telling me how much he feel Future verse, which is all right, but whatever. But he was just telling me like, man, just imagine like really living that joint, and I'm like, bro, like. I seen that, John. Like, what are you talking about? But he, like, put me in a different place. Like, no, like, when you actually got to do it, when you actually in the car with no good thoughts in your head, like, ready to put everything on the line. Like
every time type
shit. Yeah, every reckless. And, like, trying to make that net sell. He actually lived that lifestyle, so that's why he felt Future so bad. And I was like, man, I understand how you feel because I didn't have to do that. Like, I was the one that the street niggas just love for being me. And, like, oh, JJ? I love that little nigga. JJ about getting money, getting girls, and that's really what it was. So I'm like, I was really protected by him. Like, oh, don't mess with JJ. That's my man. That's my little homie. Like, leave him alone.
Yeah.
And it was that type of deal, but everybody don't have that same mindset. Somebody else can easily just say, like, no, I'm gonna make this quick run with him, and it goes south.
Exactly.
And that's what basically what my man was telling me, like, he had to do. So it's like, man, I just feel like everybody's situation is completely different.
It is.
You forgot one part too.
What?
People show you love because they always say, "Oh, you Joven, little brother."
I had that moment for a little bit of my life.
that moment is the worst, though, man.
That moment is terrible.
Oh, you being Joe, brother? What's up, man?
Hey, I remember that not to get off subject, but he called me like a couple of years ago, and I ain't gonna say the person's name because I know they be out here like that, but it was like, man, I seen such and such at the gas station. That nigga pissed me off. I'm like, damn, what happened? He was like, man, he gonna say, hey, man, what up, man? I know you. You Joven, little brother. Like, nigga, I'm grown. He was like, I should be JJ at this point. Joven, little brother.
Ain't no way in hell you gonna be calling me Lil B.
Yeah, like,
and I'm 34.
I just feel like I have my own imprint. Like, people love me, like, over there. So I'm like, why you still calling me Joven, little brother, or Lil Joe? Like, I have a whole name.
Hey, look, you got 2 kids in the game. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's up, Joe, little brother? Man, I got a whole seat. I got a junior. What's
when was
wrong
the last
with
time he see you though?
And I was like, I don't be over in the hood like that.
No, I'm saying like did he see you like the last time he seen you when you maybe like
it probably was a while.
10 years ago. Then I
don't know. I mean,
he 10 years old. Then
He
the next
seen
time he
me
seen you like
periodically.
18.
He probably started seeing me more than he was seeing Joe because Joe left before me. So
Right.
he was still seeing me periodically. I'm sure he saw me before he showed Joe again.
Right. But when you say periodic, what I'm saying is like, was it like a 5-year span since last time you saw him?
Nah, it wasn't like that.
Oh, then yeah, he can't call you little.
He seen
That's
me.
a wrap for that shit.
Yeah. I would say like if he just seen like it had been like 10 plus years maybe, he could say that.
Nah.
Because he haven't seen you.
Nah.
He know you grown, but shit, the last time he seen you, you was Joe little brother because you was
last
young.
time he seen me, I was.
You was already grown still?
Hey, he seen me
I
a
got a
couple
whole
of times.
beard. I
man.
got hair. I got
See,
everything.
then
I
that's-
roll up in the whip. I ain't little brother no more, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
got.
what I'm saying. You can't say that no more.
Hey,
Once-
you roll up in a Billy. What up, Joe, little brother? I will slap you, man. What's wrong with you, man? Come on, bro. Put some respect on my name.
Oh yeah,
man.
you're 30 now too, so you really
See,
can't take
man,
that.
look.
You can't say that.
I don't know, man. I don't care about stuff like that though.
Nah,
I
man.
mean, like I'm telling you,
I'd laughed at it.
a lot of people.
I'd
When
laughed
I
at it.
be hearing people say certain stuff, like when somebody made a comment on B post when he made for my birthday or whatever, like people be so shocked when they see us all still together. They always be like, "Oh, y'all still friends?" And like I say, That's why I said what we got and the things that we do is just so rare, dog. A lot of people don't got it. Like
Exactly.
the shit we do don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
People say that to me too.
Yeah,
They be
but-
surprised, like you, JJ, Stamps, and Chris, y'all still friends?
See?
Why wouldn't we be friends? Like,
That's a
But that's why I said,
why we
'cause
break it up?
status quo though.
But
That's
yeah.
a status quo.
Yeah.
Most times friendships
grew up-
don't last that fucking
Yeah,
long,
we
though.
grew up
You know what
together.
I'm
We
saying?
support
and they
each other.
don't last
Like-
because people get jealous of each other. man.
Exactly.
Why am I
Yes.
getting jealous of my friend though?
But just
I,
think,
you'd be
but,
surprised,
but not
though.
you though.
You'd
be
Just
surprised.
think about it.
We-
Just think about it. If
this-
we wasn't who we was, Brandon started a podcast, and like I say, B shit was going up. Oh, man, fuck B. This nigga trying to get better than me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I'm out.
No, I get it. I get what you're
That's
saying.
the
though,
rest
but-
I be.
The
But I
weird
don't
thing about
understand.
us though, like when one of us get on, like we still try to show mad love to the person,
Man.
like our brothers. Like I remember when my Joe first started getting money, had everything going. Like he used to bring us everywhere, like everything on me. And that type of love would just make you be like, dang, no matter how good he doing, he always gonna have my back. No
supposed to
matter what.
resonate
And that's
everywhere.
Right, right.
exactly. So
Period.
like, I used to go places with Joe and not spend a dime, not on gas, not on food, not on drink.
I was in
I
high
just-
school. I knew her. I was
yeah. So like, just imagine that, and don't get me wrong. Like Joe always had my back. He the first person that probably gave me. Jordan's the first person that gave me a good
Right.
phone, Nextel, and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But just to know like you getting better and better, and you won't leave that person behind no matter what. Would
That's
make
a-
a person be like,
that's
dang,
the
it's
love.
real, and it's all love.
And your friendship should be the same way. Like,
I mean,
and
friends
dog,
like
we
that
grew up
too.
together.
Right.
You know, Joe's my brother too. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together, but shoot, I'm gonna treat Joe the same way I treat you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get why people like that. It don't make any sense to me. Cause what am I getting away from you for? And we grew up together. We been the closest friends. For
Yeah, we
these
was in the mud
20
together.
years together, doing everything. We damn near fought each other before. You know, we didn't play football together. I didn't see you break your shoulder. You see me get stitches. Like,
They
you
want
know,
they want a different
What?
status quo though, bro.
Yeah.
They want to change. They want to change their
It's
lane. I'm
stupid,
telling
dog.
you, it
'Cause
happens. It
You losing the
happens, though.
support system for no reason.
It happens,
now
though.
you about to put yourself in a bad hole. Cause now who
Look.
gonna support you when you've been a negative person all the time? That's why I try to preach positivity all the time, every day. Like,
It's kind of upsetting. One part of me that made me want to get in a dope game. I ain't gonna name this person.
Hey, look,
I'm
you
not
keep
gonna
it brief.
lie.
We got about 4 minutes, man. Keep
but
it
I
brief.
remember when he pulled up in the Corvette, bro, and brought.
He picked me up in that Corvette.
He pulled up in the Corvette, brought the whole block ice creams. The whole like kids he didn't know, kids he did know.
Right,
like, cashed out on the ice cream truck, and that's had a chain on. That's when I had that thought like. Maybe selling drugs ain't that bad.
Look. Let me go ahead and get this together because we about 4 minutes against it or whatever, man. So I got a couple of announcements I want to make. I want to shout out my wife first. I want to shout out Yum Shots. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what Yum Shots
Yum
is,
Shots.
liquor-based treats. You know what I'm saying? Jars, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not shouting her out because of that. I'm shouting her out because of the fact that we won Couples Choice for Wet 'n Wire a second year in a row for 2020.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Give me the
let's
bell
dance
for
off
that,
the
B. Give me
mouth.
the bell for that.
Yeah,
Give me the
let's
bell.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
Go crazy.
Not only that, we're also going to be featured in Michigan's magazine publication of The Knot this year as well for
Okay.
Yum Shot. So,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? Big ups to her or whatever. If y'all haven't followed her on Instagram, if y'all haven't followed her on Facebook, that is Yum Shots, YUMSHOTS at Instagram and at Facebook. Secondly, I want to shout out Mr. Controversy because his birthday was actually on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
you.
bro.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? He old as hell. I ain't gonna tell y'all his age or whatever, man. Look,
You ain't gonna tell him that you didn't know my age.
hey, you done did that to me for so many years.
no,
It felt good to finally do that to you for
55,
once.
He actually made me younger.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, you 35? He's like, no, I'm 36. Bro, I said, oh, well, you old as hell anyway.
You forgot your best friend's age?
He forgot my age plenty of years.
I thought
I'm
he was,
34.
I always thought he was the same age as us. He was always with us, so
He's like, hey, how old are you, man? 35, bro?
Sean the
I
same
said,
age,
man,
yeah,
I'm about
younger.
33, 32.
Two
You
years.
just gonna
2 years
roll with it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna keep on giving me the wrong age, man? Look. Yeah, you here with us, bro. I love you anyway. All right, man, bet. So it felt good for me to be able to switch that around there. You know what I'm saying? Look, it was one of them things or whatever, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know, I got Wild Landscaping as well. Shout out to Jason Young. You know what I'm saying? My dog was on this live or whatever, man. If y'all need anything lawn care related, that is Wild Landscaping at Instagram, Wild Landscaping at Facebook. Wow. We got a lot of damn shout outs, man. RDM Transportation as well. Josh is on that live as well, man. They are actually bringing it together too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need any transport to go to any location, casinos, bus trips, field trips, you ain't never too grown to take a field trip. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Josh.
You know what I'm saying? Please go ahead and do that as well. You know what I'm saying? Look, like bro said, you know what I'm saying, Touch International, you know what I'm saying, it's getting serious now, man. You know, me and him was having a conversation about this the other day. He needs some business things going on. I ain't gonna give y'all all his details or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we got some big things lined up for that as well. Whew. Okay, I think I got everywhere I think I needed to get. I got a quote for y'all, and we gonna take this thing out, man. Dad, I was in the lobby. The elevator was broke. I can't take the expressway, so I took the stairs, but I still made it, though. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, I want y'all to have a blessed Monday. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode on the Up and Up with B. God bless y'all and good night. Thank you.
He kicked the riddle out there.